Out in the choppy waters of the East China Sea, 9 miles off the coast of Nagasaki, sits a place unlike anywhere else on Earth. A jagged gray fortress of concrete rises from the waves, surrounded by high seawalls. It looks like an abandoned battleship drifting at sea. In fact, that's where it gets its nickname, Gunkanjima, or Battleship Island. But this place has no guns, no crew, no sound but the wind and the sea. And yet, not long ago, thousands of people called it home. For decades, Hashima Island was one of the most densely populated places on the planet. Packed into a space barely the size of 15 football fields, more than 5,000 people lived and worked here. Its towering apartment blocks, narrow streets, and rooftop playgrounds were built not for luxury, but for survival. Life here revolved around one thing: coal. In the late 1800s, coal was discovered deep beneath the ocean floor under Hashima. The Mitsubishi Corporation bought the island in 1890 and transformed it into a massive undersea mining operation. To reach the coal, miners descended hundreds of meters below the sea, into tunnels hot, cramped, and dangerous. The work was brutal. Explosions, cave-ins, and floods were constant threats. And yet, the mines ran day and night, feeding Japan's rapidly growing industrial empire. On the surface, the island buzzed with life. There were schools, a hospital, shops, even a cinema. Children played on the rooftops. Women shopped for fresh fish, and men came and went in shifts for the mines. But Hashima also has a darker chapter, one the island cannot escape. During World War II, Japan's need for coal skyrocketed. The government turned to forced labor, bringing in thousands of conscripted Korean and Chinese laborers to work the mines. Many of them were brought here against their will. Conditions were harsh, food was scarce, safety precautions were minimal. Many died underground. Their bodies never recovered from the tunnels beneath the sea. After the war, life on Hashima returned to its strange normal. For decades, the island thrived as a coal powerhouse. But by the 1960s, coal was losing its importance. Japan shifted to oil, and one by one, the mines shut down. On January 15, 1974, Mitsubishi announced that Hashima's mine would close. And just like that, the island's fate was sealed. Residents were given only weeks to leave. Families packed what they could carry. Furniture, toys, dishes, anything not absolutely necessary was left behind. When the last boat pulled away, the island was silent for the first time in almost a century. For decades, no one returned. The concrete buildings began to crumble in the salt air. Roofs collapsed. Windows shattered. The sea pounded the seawalls. The island became a hollow shell, a ghost city standing alone in the waves. Today, Hashima is a shadow of what it once was. Rusted metal juts from broken walls. Whole apartment blocks lean at dangerous angles. Staircases lead to nowhere. In the wind, you can almost hear echoes, the laughter of children, the rumble of mining carts, the hum of a city that once thrived. In 2009, parts of Hashima were opened to tourists. Boats now take visitors to the edge of the island, and guided tours lead them through safe, reinforced areas. But most of Hashima remains off-limits, too dangerous to explore. The island is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its industrial history, though not without controversy. The forced labor that took place here is an uncomfortable truth, one that many feel should be remembered alongside its achievements. Looking at Hashima now, it's hard to believe that just 50 years ago, it was a bustling community. The sheer density, the isolation, the intense dependence on a single resource. It was a world unto itself. Today, it stands as a haunting reminder. a reminder of human ambition and ingenuity, of the price paid for progress, and of how quickly a thriving city can become nothing more than a memory. The waves crash against the seawalls, and the wind whistles through the ruins. The battleship island remains anchored in time, its story told in concrete and silence.